Hey, it's Adventureruler! The Sonic movie trailer 2 is finally out, and it looks just as awesome as I thought it'd be. We finally have all three of the Sonic heroes on the big screen. Of course, Knuckles is bad in the beginning, but they'll work it out eventually. This also sets up the third Sonic movie to be pure awesomeness. And my god, I can't wait to watch it. As you can tell. Oh man. It feels like only yesterday I remember watching the first trailer with me and my cousin Johnny, and it constantly kept buffering. Good times. I was so blinded by my childhood dream becoming a realization that I didn't take a moment to realize how bad this looked. It just didn't bother me. I was that excited for the movie. Legit, I thought this was okay at one point, but no more. Let's just throw it in the trash and act like it never even happened. Let's just act like that accident that happened on the animation floor never happened. Or was it an accident? Nah, I'm not getting into that. So, the entire Sonic cinematic universe has pretty much been established by now. As far as Sonic's beginnings go. Like, who is Sonic the Hedgehog? What's his powers? Where did he come from? How did he get here? What's his wants and needs? What's his personality? Who's Dr. Robotnik? Why did we call him Eggman? Sonic meets Tom. Sonic lives with Tom. Tails shows up. Michael Jackson is jealous. A lot was established. Basically, I want to give my 2 cents on what I think we're gonna see when the film finally releases. And it would be kind of cool to look back at the video and see how close I got. Or how close you got. If YouTube doesn't disable my comments again. But today I didn't want to just hype up the movie. The scene of Knuckles voiced by Idris Elba himself is enough to get anyone who is interested in Sonic or the voice actor planning to go see the movie already. What I wanted to do in this video is a little bit of theory crafting. If that's the word that works for what I'm actually going to talk about. Before we begin, let me just get the negativity out of the way. Tails. I don't like that. I really don't like that. It makes me feel anger. Tails is not his name. Sonic gave his best friend the nickname Tails for obvious reasons. Secondly, how do they not know each other? They've been best friends since literally Sonic 2 on the Genesis. Now, I don't want to just ramble or rant. I brought this up because this plays perfectly into one of my predictions. This scene in the movie is simply a made-up story Eggman tells Knuckles. Why I think this is because when Tails finally appears at the end of the first movie, his exact lines are, "If these readings are accurate, he's here, I found him, I just hope I'm not too late." I don't know about you, but this heavily signifies that Tails knows Sonic already. Like on one of the many travels Sonic has done using his warp rings before he finally arrived on Earth. He may have stumbled on a planet and met Tails, but when disaster struck, Tails and Sonic had to separate to escape. Sonic may have given a few of his rings to Miles. Maybe Tails could have been living with Sonic on Green Hill from the very beginning of the first movie, but his character may have not been as important at the time compared to now that Eggman is back. But that's just one of my theories. Of course, if Jeff Fowler wants to go with this route, then I'm really interested to see how they explain Tails having the warp rings and how he knows how to use them. Because as far as the viewer knows, Sonic and his mother were the only ones to obtain and have these magical ring items. Now my second theory is about the rivalry between Sonic and Knuckles. The trailer really focuses on the aftermath of Sonic defeating Eggman and being a sort of superhero, and Knuckles being Sonic's first true adversary besides Robotnik. The trailer also shows Eggman finding the Master Emerald to be a sort of new power source to his new robot army to fight against Sonic, because of how much the trailer kept Knux for the grand finale. Maybe this movie will heavily show the bad blood between Knuckles and Sonic. Let me go into a little detail here. If you may or may not know, in the first movie, before Sonic had to leave home and be on his own, Sonic and his mother were attacked by, boom, the Knuckles tribe, also known as Knuckles' ancestors. Anyways, Knuckles' family are single-handedly responsible for his mother's death, right? Because of their hunger for power, which is, Sonic's super speed. This is actually very canon to Sonic Adventure, where Knuckles' tribe would go to war to have the Master Emerald for themselves. So because of that rough history together, Knuckles and Sonic will be in a sort of back and forth throughout the movie. And Eggman gets in between once in a while. This could also set up for another amazing cliffhanger that leads into the third movie, where the blue blur and the red mutt eventually work out their differences, so it ends on a sort of happy ending note. But Eggman's not too happy with that conclusion. Now for my final theory. Anyone remember playing the game Sonic 3, where the red brawler was first introduced? As much as the trailer gave us, the second movie seems to follow the story pretty closely to the game. As we all know, Sonic and Tails bump into Knux on Angel Island, where he guards the Emerald. At first he's on Eggman's side because he was convinced that the duo are bad guys just trying to steal the Master Emerald for their own evil uses. But eventually the dynamic duo proved to Knuckles that Eggman wants the power for world domination. I predict that the final battle of the movie is going to be the Sonic Heroes versus Mecha Sonic, infused with the power of the Master Emerald. Because just like in Sonic 3, Mecha Sonic is the final boss, at least in Knuckles' side of the story, which sounds pretty badass. We will get to see Sonic using his speed, Knuckles using his bronze, and Tails using his intellect to overcome Eggman's newest threat. Hey, but of course, those are just my thoughts, my theories, right? My predictions on what's to come. Hope you guys are excited for April 8th, because I know I am. If you liked the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and if you really like my content, Patreon link down below.